Yai lai 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 la 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 lai yai lai 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 la 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 lai yai lai 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 yai la 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 lai ya la 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 lai ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya lai la 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 lai ya lai 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 ya la la lai ya lai 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 ya la la lai ya lai 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 ya la 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 lai ya la 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 lai ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya lai la 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 la.
Shabbat Shalom. We hope that everybody had a good Thanksgiving, a meaningful Thanksgiving filled with lots of gratitude and surrounding yourself with a lot of good people. And we are getting ready for Shabbat. And then right after Shabbat, when Shabbat comes to an end, we got to get ready for Hanukkah. And lots of good things going on. But it's not Hanukkah yet, but we still have to light our Shabbat candles. You can find those on page 2 on our online prayer book, which you can find on ramatshalom.org. Feel free to light candles with us if you have them at home, or just join us here again on page 2 online. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. I want to invite you to turn with us to page 6 online as we welcome the angels of Shabbat into our homes, into our sanctuary. Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Yi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Yi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Yi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 18 online. We welcome the bride of Shabbat into our homes. Remember, even if you're not in the sanctuary, Shabbat is really a holiday of the home. Oftentimes we welcome it together as we do in the sanctuary on a regular basis. But the angels of Shabbat, the Shabbat bride, the peace of Shabbat needs to come through our doorways as well of our homes. So let's welcome that peace as we turn to page 18 singing Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat alai, alalai, 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 Kenei Shabbat, Mekabelai, lai, 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 Lecha Dodi likrat alai, alalai, 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 Kenei Shabbat, Mekabelai, Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad, Ishmianu elam meyuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, V'shem
Dodi.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai Lai 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 Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai Likrat Shabbat Lechu Benecha Ki Mekor HaBracha Meroshi Kedem Nesucha Sof Maaseh B'mashava Techila
Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai Lai 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 Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai Yamin Usmo Tifrosi Et Adonai Taritzi Al Yarish Ben Parsi Ben Ismecha Ben Adila Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai Lai 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 Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai.
If you want to, we rise, we face the doorways of our homes, bringing peace in.
Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam besimcha uvsola Toch emunei am segula Boi chala Boi chala Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai Lai 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 Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Yalalai 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 Kenei Shabbat Mekabelai.
If you want to at home, we're going to rise together on page 23 for the Chatzi Kaddish. But the neat thing about being at home is nobody can see you. So you do whatever you are comfortable with. But we're going to transition from our warm-up to the main part of our service with the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadal veyitkadash shemei Rabbi
Amen.
Be'al Hamadi verach hirutei ve'amalich malchutei
B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala bagala uvizman kariv
ve'imru
Amen.
Yehi shmei
Rabba
Rabba mevorach
Le'alam ulal me'al maya yitbarach
Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar ve'yitalel ve'yitalal shemei dekudisha
Berichu
le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata
Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma.
Ve'imru.
Amen. If you want, we remain standing, page 24, for the opening blessing of the evening service, the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
All be seated as we turn to 26, Ahavat Olam. May, hopefully yesterday was filled with love. Your weekend will be filled with love. Hanukkah will be filled with love. And the love is just overflowing. 63, Ahavat Olam.
And we celebrate love Saturday night, tomorrow night, with the wedding of the
That's
Coppels,
right. Our own Isaac Coppell is marrying beautiful Rebecca, a beautiful couple, and Rebecca Harris. And we are so excited to be able to celebrate both of them. Rebecca is now part of our synagogue family, along with her family as well.
Yep.
And we have a weekend of love.
Full of love, so.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu lemadeta, otanu lemadeta.
Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shofenu, kumeinu nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed, ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Ohev amo Yisrael.
Page 27.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha, veshinantan levanecha, vedibarta bam beshivtecha bevetecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha ובקומך, וקשרתן לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובשעריך.
In the V'ahavta, which Cantor just chanted, is the reminder to place the mezuzah on your doorposts as a reminder of the greatness of God, of the universe, of all of the good energy that's out in the world. You see it every time you walk in your door. You think of it, and you think of it when you go out into the world. And hopefully your Thanksgiving table was a reminder of that greatness, and it kind of recharged your spiritual batteries as you move forward, getting ready for our festival of lights. Before we get to that festival, shall we cross the Red Sea?
Absolutely.
We're going to turn together to page 28, Mi Chamocha.
I have my boots on.
Oh, good. I don't.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'im Adonai. Kamocha nehedar b'kodesh, norat ilot osef eleh, norat ilot osef eleh, ma'alechutecha ra'u banecha, bokei hayam livnei Moshe, Ze'eli Anu ve'amru Adonai lo leolam va'ed. Yalai, 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 yalai,
Of course, the love that we experienced around the table, the love that we experience in our homes, hopefully the safety and security you experience with the people that you love, we want that to spread around the entire world and create a sukkah, a shelter of peace. And we sing and pray for this shelter tonight, page 29, the Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu v'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu
Shabbat comes every week, even on those weeks where we have things like Thanksgiving and Hanukkah a couple days later. So we got to welcome Shabbat. Well, we already did that, but we have to sing about Shabbat now on page 31 online, Vishamru.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Page 32, you can find our Friday night Amidah, which we'll do on our own once you have the opportunity to, we'll sing a little bit together on 91 in the prayer book and 32 at home in the prayer book, and then you'll just have some quiet time.
Na 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 Adonai na 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 Svatai Tiftach na 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 Ufi Agid Teilatecha na 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 Adonai na 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 Svatai Tiftach na 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 Ufi Agid Teilatecha na 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 Adonai na 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 Svatai Tiftach na 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 Ufi Agid Teilatecha na 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 Adonai na 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 Svatai Tiftach na 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 Ufi Agid Teilatecha.
Continue on your own. Whenever you're done, you can be seated, or we'll just start singing again and you can join us at home. 40, you can find our song, our prayer for peace. Oh, say shalom.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. ואמרו amen.
On this Shabbat after Thanksgiving, I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank some very special people. You know, the Cantor and I are the faces that you see all the time. You see us whether you're here or logging in online. And the fact is while we are the public faces, you wouldn't even be able to watch us tonight if it wasn't for all of the people that I want to publicly thank and mention. And we are both very grateful for them. And I know many of you know these folks, but during this time period where we should pause and think about the blessings in our lives, these are some of the blessings in our lives here for Cantor and I and for so many of us here, including the wonderful Mr. Dennis, who keeps this place running, Scarlett, who's one of our teachers, but she is often here on Friday nights and Saturday mornings again, assisting, especially since the pandemic began, with the running of our building during services. Of course, our security guards who keep us safe, along with the Plantation Police Department. The wonderful Eddie, who many of you have met as you've returned to the sanctuary. I hope that everybody will have the opportunity to meet him. He is our tech guru. And he has made it possible for us to be able to stream so effectively into your homes, not just services, but classes and other events. The wonderful Herman from MAE, who installed a lot of the technology that Eddie uses on a regular basis and still answers our panicked phone calls when things don't go as planned. And Hugo, our computer tech. The wonderful Jody in the office, who answers all your calls and emails and texts and deals with us and makes certain we have the right papers in front of us when needed. Karen, our bookkeeper, and most recently Nancy, who has been filling in for Karen as Karen slowly tries to figure out this retirement thing. Kim, who has joined us as part of our support team, and we're so grateful for that. All of our teachers in our Torah school and in our early childhood center, and even those who sometimes volunteer to do adult education. our new youth director, Marissa, and Jen, who is helping as a lay leader in that new, incredibly successful program of youth programming here at the synagogue. Our new early childhood assistant director, Anna, and of course, our wonderful early childhood director, Lindsay, who is incredibly busy at this time of year, and there are a lot of early childhood events coming up. The wonderful and magnificent Beth, who is our administrator, who oversees us all and makes certain that, again, we can do what we do. So many volunteers, too many volunteers to mention, parents in our schools, our choir, the folks who took part in our high holidays, so many committees, our parents club, the folks who run the wonderful mitzvah committee that delivers meals to folks, the people who planned our mitzvah week. Again, the list is beautifully long, so I'm not mentioning specific names because you're going to either want to go to dinner or want to go to sleep at some point. And of course, our board of directors, our president, Doug Hoffman, and all of the wonderful people that work with him on the executive committee and the larger board to truly run this congregation. And each and every single one of you, everybody who calls Ramat Shalom home. The Cantor and I really, I guess we could stand up here and sing our hearts out and pray our hearts out and speak our hearts out, but if we didn't have people who came and joined us and entered into dialogue with us and sang with us, even if it's online, we would just be preaching to ourselves, literally. So we are grateful for all of you and all of these folks we mentioned. You are our blessings. And so it's only appropriate that we share a great song that you wrote.
With
along
Cantor
with
Bella.
Yep.
This is truly a Ramat creation, an original. So the rabbis teach that we should make it our business to find 100 reasons to say a blessing every single day. I know, Rabbi, you and I have more than 100 that we are thankful for every day in our community here at Ramat Shalom. But yes, this idea of looking for blessings and acknowledging our blessings and living our lives with a deep sense of gratitude is really what it's all about. So if you know this, sing along from home. The chorus is really easy, 100 blessings every day. And here we go. I hope I remember the words. I haven't done it in a while. Bless the morning when you awake and your eyes they open wide. Bless the promise of each new dawn, the comfort of the night. For the earth and for the waters, so certain in their path. For the miracle of vision of our future and our past. I give thanks, I learn to pray. 100 blessings every day I will choose. No other way. 100 blessings every day. Bless the shelter that holds us safe and our minds wander free. Bless the courage, our hope and strength. God's image breathes in me. For belonging to a people whose legacy is told. For in each day's recreation, a healing of the soul. I give thanks, I learn to pray. 100 blessings every day I will choose. No other way. 100 blessings every day I will dream and feel and say. 100 blessings every day I receive and I give away. 100 blessings every day. Baruch atah Eloheinu she'asani b'chachma. Rucha hashmina she'astani 100 blessings every day I would choose. No other way. 100 blessings every day I will dream and feel and say. 100 blessings every day I receive and I give away. 100 blessings every day. I give thanks.
I missed that song.
I know, I should do it more.
We should do it more.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going to say another blessing, a special blessing, a Misha Beirach, for family and friends who are ill and hopefully on the mend. I'm happy to report that my own sister, and so many of you reached out to me, is doing much better. She's home, and the COVID is improving, and all the other conditions are improving. So thank you for your love. And we hold in our hearts Lily Stander and Wally Sif, Bonnie Augen, Larry Sif, Amy Perlman, Elliot Castine, Ruthie Reines, Tootie Music, Robin Adele, Mark Neveloff, Ronnie Buckman, Alan Alters, Jeffrey Rose, Mari Golovin, Denise Dukehurst, and Amanda Glazer in our thoughts and prayers tonight. Anybody for you, Cantor? Feel free to send some good vibes off to those that you're thinking about, and you can even send them to yourself this Shabbat. Misha Beirach. Misha Beirach, Yavoteinu, Mekor HaBracha, Leimoteinu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us,
Help us
find the courage
to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Beirach, Imoteinu, Mekor HaBracha, Leavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
remember to do what you can to share your own gratitude, all those things you're grateful for. Share it with the world, because there's not enough people out there who get to experience what so many of us get to experience, whether it be giving to charity, working for charity, rolling up your sleeves and doing things, supporting through financial donations, whatever it is. Share the love, just being kind to each other. And Aleinu reminds us to do just that. Page 42. If you want, you can rise with us.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shenatan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. As a synagogue family,
The Ramat Shalom family joins the global Jewish community in mourning the loss of Eli Kay, who was killed at the Kotel, at the Western Wall, God's doorstep, if you will, the holiest place in our tradition, killed by a terrorist on Sunday. And we hold him in our hearts and our prayers as we continue to send our condolences to the Herzog family on the passing of Leslie's brother Mark, and the wider family on the passing of Gary's brother Alan, and to the Summerstein family on the passing of Mark's mother Helen, and to the Martin family on the passing of Christine's father Wayne. We mark yahrzeits tonight of many special folks, including Jerome Haberman, Julius Benkendorf, Sylvia Rubin, Gloria Seeger, Sadie Goldstein, Faye Bernstein, Minna Zimmerman, Mitchell Rochlin, Louis Gehring, Rosalind DePass, Lee Kraut, David Dwoskin, Irving Dubin, Eleanor Levin, Jean Safeman, Ruth Weiser, Golda Steinberg, Marvin Udell, and Joel Krakauer. If there are others that you are thinking about, we invite you to rise with us, say their names out loud, bring them into your house tonight. Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 45. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, v'almad yivarach Yerutei v'yamlich Malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam ulalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shmei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. May the memory of all those righteous souls that we think of only serve as a blessing. I want to take this opportunity to wish the Koppel and the Harris families again a mazel tov on a beautiful, joyful, upcoming wedding Saturday night that the Cantor and I get to celebrate. We are very fortunate for that. We have a lot of Hanukkah events
All right, I'm going to try to remember them all.
Go ahead.
So Tuesday, November 30th, the Early Childhood Center is having a Hanukkah drive-in movie night. You can check with Miss Lindsay for details on that. Thursday night, our sisterhood is having vodkas and latkes. There's going to be a taste-off to see who makes the best homemade latkes. So anyone interested in entering your latkes, please let me know.
Do you have to be part of the sisterhood? Or
No.
Oh,
You can bring friends.
Okay.
And on Friday night, a week from this Friday, we are having our first Friday Shabbat/Hanukkah dinner. And that's a more traditional one than the other one, which was pizza and geared more to young families. Certainly everyone is welcome, but there will be cocktails at 6 o'clock, followed by a traditional Shabbat dinner.
Because what's better to do than eat at this time of year, right?
Exactly, right. Put on the pounds. So anyway, we're going to have latkes at our Hanukkah Shabbat dinner. So you need to reserve in advance and pay in advance. It's $18 for adults, $10 for kids. And it's a full spread. You can't eat out for this cheap. There's no way. And then on Sunday,
the last night of Hanukkah,
we are at 5 o'clock having a special family Hanukkah program that's being put on by Torah School. Anyone with family who would like to come and participate, you're welcome. And then following that at 6 o'clock is our annual Chanukiah lighting out in our parking lot.
But we're doing it on the last night. Normally we do the first night, so this year it's the last night.
Right, because too close to Thanksgiving.
That's right,
So, it'll be at 6 o'clock. Everyone's welcome. It'll be outdoors. We'll have lots of singing, and I believe we'll have some sufganiyot and gelt for the kids. And it'll just be a nice way to celebrate Hanukkah with our Ramat Shalom community.
Awesome. And we look forward to seeing lots of you there in person, hopefully. So we are going to make Kiddush and Motzi together. If you want to join us at home, feel free.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei Peri Hagafen.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom and happy early Hanukkah.
Good night, everybody.